Have you ever thought about winning the lottery? If so, what would you do with that? Would that make all your dreams come true? Would that change your life and everyone else's that you know? What kind of stuff would you buy? Would you even buy anything? Would you even tell anybody? Let's talk about it. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Days. My name is Jacob. In case this is your guys' first time listening to us, tuning in, I really appreciate it. I was just looking through my notes today, and a conversation that I had yesterday with a homie of mine at work popped back in my head, and I was jotting about it last night, and I thought I had it all figured out until this morning, okay? This morning, it kind of hit me just a little bit deeper, and it got me thinking. So I kind of want to know what you guys would do, or what you guys think about this scenario, let's say, okay? So one day, you guys go to your local gas station, okay? And you want to get some gas. But, you know, something about that day, you just get a little wild hair up your ass or something, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket. Okay, so you go in, you do what the lottery does. I've never played before, so I don't know the protocol, the steps on how to get a ticket. But you do all of that, and the next thing you know, they call off the numbers. Dude, you won. You won the lottery. Okay, you won $1 billion, because I believe one time it was like $1.6 billion or something. That's gonna be the most expensive one right there, right above it. You see, right there. But you won. You won the lottery. Okay. What are you gonna do? Me and my buddy had this conversation, and at first I didn't really know how much money he was talking. Because if it was like $100,000 or something, I wouldn't really do anything. I would just kind of invest it. I would pay off all my debt. I would give some to my folks, and then I would just kind of sit on the rest of it. I would just kind of be a little smart about it and just put it away. Make some more money off the money. You know what I'm saying? Invest it a little bit. But for $1.8 billion, obviously you got to go, half of that is going to the government because they got to get their cut. Okay. But still, that's like $500 million. I'm just guessing around that. Okay. What are you going to do with $500 million? Me personally, I thought it through. Okay. So at least the first 3 to 6 months, I wouldn't do anything. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of you. Like, you got all this money and you're not going to do anything with it? No, no, no. The first 3 to 6 months, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to pay off my debts. I'm just going to sit on it. I'm going to make sure that everything's good with the money. I don't owe anybody anything else as far as the government. I paid them already. All that's all taken care of. I'm just going to sit on it. Then we're going to have some fun. Okay. I'm going to move down to Florida like I want. I'm going to keep a place in my little town here. That way I can go back and forth and enjoy it, invest it, obviously give some to the folks for everything that they've done for me over the years. And then the real fun starts. Then with all that money, I would be able, one, to quit my job and like focus solely on this brand, this project that I'm doing right now. Everything about it, I could just focus on that. But most importantly, what I would do with that money is honestly give it away. Like, that is my favorite thing to do. And the fact that I would be able to have that money, one, I would be able to go to like the gas station and stuff and not have to check and see if I have enough money for gas or groceries or stuff like that. I wouldn't have to worry. But I could also lighten the load for other people. Like, I could be like these YouTubers that like go up to random people and give them $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever. Like, I love those videos. I think one of them is Steven Shapiro. He does it. I watch his YouTube videos. I love them. Um, Josh fleur, whatever that word that where you're helping people. Empathy or something, or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm trying to say. He goes around and gives food to like homeless people and stuff. Like that's awesome. Doing that type of stuff would be amazing. And the fact that I would be able to do it and still be able to not have to worry about myself, that would be awesome. Like that is truly what I want. But another thing got me thinking is that would all that money actually bring you happiness? Like, would you actually be happy not being able to, or would you actually be happy being able to do everything that you always wanted? Or with the fact that you don't have to work for it, you can just buy it, take away some of that meaning of the item that you want, or of the trip that you want to go on, or the house that you're staying at? Would your problems actually go away? Would all of them actually go away? Like, I don't know. Like, I was just thinking about that because I feel like people say money buys you happiness. I personally feel like that's not the case. I feel like money is a tool to happiness. Like, money will definitely help a lot of people. Like, if you even had like $1,000 extra or $10,000 extra, like that will help lighten the load of a lot of things. But I feel like the more money you have, the more problems you actually have too. Think about it. Like this lottery like situation. Okay, if you won the lottery for that much money, would you want to be one of those people that get announced and they make a big deal about it? Or would you be like an anonymous acceptor? Like, would you want that big check and the photo and everything? Or would you just want to get the money, stay low key, and not bring too much attention to yourself? If you choose the second one, then you kind of have an understanding of what I'm talking about. Because the more people know that you had the money because they saw you win the lottery, the more they're going to come with their hands out. And like I said, I'm not saying don't help people because that's not the case. Definitely help people whenever you can. But you just got to be wise on who you're helping. Don't always help every single person. Like, what if it's somebody that you've never talked to for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and they just come out of the woodworks, be like, "Hey, buddy, what's up? How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while." Are they only reaching out to you because you won that lottery? Probably. If you haven't talked to him in 6 years, they probably saw that and was like, "Oh, I know him. I'm gonna get a bag off of him." I feel like money just magnifies really just who you are as a person. Like, if you were an asshole and you didn't have money and now you have money, you're probably going to be an asshole with money. If you're a nice person who never had any money, came across some money, you're probably going to be a nice person that has money. Like, you'll probably understand the value that money actually has and that money actually brings, not just the paper value, but like everything else that comes with it, you know? Because with great money comes great responsibility. No, I don't know. I was just trying to lighten the load a little bit. But no, I would for sure do stuff for people. And don't get me wrong, I would definitely buy myself some stuff. What I would buy myself, I have no idea because honestly, I got everything that I want. Like, I got a nice car. I got a nice drum set. Right now, I got a nice roof over my head because I'm living with my parents. Thank you. But honestly, I was trying to think about that in the shower. Just what would I buy? Like, what would I want? And honestly, I can't think of anything. Just the peace of mind and the fact that I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I wouldn't have to worry about anything for a while. That's just everything that I need. Like, I feel like the older I get, the more I realize that like material shit doesn't really bring you happiness. I feel like just a peace of mind, just having just peace, quiet, just no chaos around you, I feel like is way more important than anything else. Whether that be like you just like self love, like whatever that means for you, whether that's sitting on the couch reading a book, hanging out with the friends, coming upstairs playing drums like I do for at least 30 minutes a night, just doing something that you enjoy doing. Like part of me feels like if I had all that money, if I actually won the lottery, would I actually still have like that peace of mind? Because like right now, I'm doing pretty good. Like I'm happy where I'm at right now. Am I content where I'm at? No. Like I go through this like spiral in my head every day. Like I need to be, I need to be doing shit. I'm not where I need to be. Like I haven't done X, Y, and Z yet, or like all my friends right now are getting married, having kids, and all that, and like I'm not even on step one of that process yet. And sometimes I just get in my head and just think, oh shit, like I need to do more, I need to do more, I need to do more. But if I won the lottery, like that money isn't gonna stop that spiral of thinking that occurs. Like I'm still gonna have those thoughts. So I just feel like $1.6 billion or $500 million would definitely help. It would be awesome, but it wouldn't fix anything. Like I'm blessed right now with the job that I have and everything, how it's all playing out. Like I'm good. Like yeah, I stress about like filling up my tank and stuff, but that was probably because I wasn't smart with my money between checks. Like I was spending it on stupid stuff, like that type of situation. But I think overall, I think it would definitely be a net positive. Like I don't see a lot of like big negatives in like winning the lottery, like how that would affect anything. I don't know. And then after the lottery conversation, another thing popped in my head, which it kind of blew my mind. Like I saw this quote and it says, day to day, you think nothing changes. But when you look back, everything changes. That blew my mind because it's kind of like this spiral that I have in my head sometimes where you think nothing's changing. Like you think you're putting in all this work, you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. And like you're just not getting to where you want. You're just not accomplishing the goals that you want to accomplish, or you don't have the job yet that you want, or whatever the case may be, and you're just putting in the work day to day to day to day to day to day to day, and you're like, damn, I'm not getting anywhere. But the fact that you're still showing up day to day to day, you're still taking those small steps, you're still working, even though you think nothing's changing, until one day you stop, you look at where you came from versus where you are now, and you realize that everything has changed. Like you may not even really realize it, but like some of the friends that you hang out with, maybe you don't hang out with them as much anymore. Or I don't know, I'm trying to think of some stuff that would slowly change over time that you really don't know. I don't know. I just honestly, I don't know. I'll keep you updated on that. Just that quote made me kind of think about like trying to be more in the present moment because I love love to live in the past, and I love to live in the future in my head. Like I love thinking about those two things. I love to think about the past to think about the lessons that I've learned, and I love to think about the future just for my insight, just for me as far as like goals and stuff that I want to do. I just keep planning for that. But living in the present moment is a challenge. It's a challenge for me because that means I gotta stop. I feel like I just gotta stop thinking. Like, yeah, I just gotta stop overthinking. I just gotta be in the moment and not really care, because I don't want one day to look back and be like, shit, everything did change in the blink of an eye. Like, okay, example, school, okay? You go to school day to day to day to day to day, and you do the exact same thing every single day. Every day. From preschool, if you went to preschool, from kindergarten all the way up to high school, if not college. You do the same shit over and over and over again, okay? You're probably with the same group of people like throughout your school career, unless you move, because where I'm at, I was in the same group with the same people all through school, from elementary school up. Like, everybody, I knew everybody. And then one day I walk across the stage, grab my diploma, I graduated high school. Like, think about that. Like, you go through all your school day to day and you think, damn, nothing's changing. I'm stuck in this school. I'm stuck in this school. I'm stuck in this school. Until one day you look back, you're done. You graduate. I graduated 6, 7 years ago, and it blows my mind sometimes that, like, shit, I've been out of school that long. I mean, I'm in college, but as far as like required school, it's like, shit, I'm done with it. Now what? Now what? Like, this part is done. So now what do you do? I don't know, guys. I don't know. All I know is, if you guys win the lottery and you guys win $1.6 billion, and after you give some to the government, hit your boy up. Be like, yo, I won the lottery. Cool. Let me hold $1. From like Everybody Hates Chris, that guy. He's like, hey, little man, let me hold $1. No, I had somebody in high school like that. He was a cool dude, but anytime he saw anybody, he'd ask him for $1, and it was just so funny. It was just so funny. I don't know. It just made me think about it. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for today's episode. This is gonna be take 2 of the episode. I did try to record this earlier today, but it started raining, and I was actually outside because like the weather was really nice, but then it just started pouring down rain all of a sudden. Honestly, this is like super like relaxing. Like, I'm not even kidding. Just sitting here, just listening to this.
A few moments later.
It's not even raining. Like, nothing. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's episode. I hope you enjoy. Go live life in a happy days. I love you. Peace. Damn, that's good.